I have had a couple people ask me via email, and a couple friends ask if I would share how to get the embossing on the paper, or if you can see it, from the dies, from the metal dies. It's real easy. You use a silicone mat and you run it through your Big Shot machine. So I'm going to show you, or I'm sorry, your embossing machine. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Big Shot. So I'm going to show you how to do that really quickly. So I'm going to be using this set from my Creative Time. It has the rectangles. This was just released this last week. The 3 rectangles, and then it has these 2 little labels and then some words. I'm going to be using the biggest rectangle first, and I'm actually just going to cut it out. That's all I'm going to do. So I'm using a Big Shot, and I have the base plate. I have what would be considered the C plate, and then I'm going to place my paper and my die, and then I am going to place my A plate, and I'm going to run it through. And once that's run through, that is going to be the base of my card. There it is right there. And the next thing I'm going to do now, for the Big Shot, you're going to use your plate just like this. You're going to put all of your tabs down if you use a Cuttlebug or another machine, you'll have to kind of play with the thickness. Maybe use some scratch paper first until you get it to work the way it needs to. But then this plate is actually, it's a soft plate, like a foam plate, and I actually got this one from Stampin' Up, but they do have, several other companies do have what they call silicone mats. So I'll link to one on Amazon, 1 or 2 on Amazon, so you can see the different ones. This is the only one that I have. So basically I'm using my base plate with all the tabs down. I'm using this foam mat. I can't think of what they call it, what Stampin' Up calls it. And then I'm going to place my paper. Now this is my base of my card, and I'm going to use this die, and I want to I just want to emboss. I don't want to cut all the way through. So I'm going to place this on here, and I'm going to try to get it centered. I'm going to center it this way, but I want it higher because I'm going to put something here and put a sentiment here. So once it's about where you want it, then you can tape it down, and I like to use this Post-it tape, labeling tape, and again you can get that on Amazon. I'm going to try my best to center this, and then I'm just going to tape it so that it doesn't move when I run it through. Then I'm going to use my A plate like this, and then I'm just going to push it through. And what happens is, all it does is it just creates, let me gently pull the tape up. It creates an embossed effect. It doesn't cut all the way through, it just creates the embossed. So if you actually have a die that doesn't have stitching on it, it would just show the line where it would normally cut, just the line would show up. But because my die has stitching on the inside and the outside, I'm getting the stitching on the inside and the outside and the cut line. So that's how to do it. It's real easy. It's real simple. You just need to get that silicone or foam plate. And again, I'll link to the one in my blog post. I'll link to the one from Stampin' Up, and I'll try to find 1 or 2 on Amazon. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.